Something Samsung has been quite unique in implementing in their flagship phones anyway compared to other flagships is an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Last year it was found that a simple screen protector could actually dupe the fingerprint sensor, and absolutely anyone just touching your phone above the sensor could unlock it. Since then though, Samsung has released an update to fix that issue. However, we've not got any hardware updates on that sensor. Even in the S20 series, it's the same sensor as the first one that Samsung introduced. Well, it looks like in the Note 20 series that could be changing. So at the tail end of last year, Qualcomm released a brand new type of ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that they call the 3D Sonic Max. Yeah, a really cool name, but actually this sensor is pretty cool too. The sensor size goes from really small to absolutely huge. The 3D Sonic Max, which is the new one from Qualcomm, this is actually 17 times bigger than the current sensor that Samsung are using. You can also register 2 fingerprints at once on the device, so if you really want to be ultra secure in unlocking your phone, you can put 2 fingerprints on at once, otherwise it won't unlock. According to Ross Young anyway, in an interview that he did recently, Samsung are indeed using the 3D Sonic Max in at least one of the models of the Note 20 series. The sensor itself measures 20 by 30 millimeters, which honestly is massive compared to any other fingerprint sensor out there, and 17 times bigger than the 4 by 9 millimeter sensor they're currently using. This may be just the start though, as Qualcomm, who make the sensor, just signed an agreement with BOE, which is a Chinese screen manufacturer, to put this sensor into BOE's OLED panels. BOE supply many of the world's biggest brands, especially the Chinese brands like Oppo and Huawei, even Xiaomi with a few brands. So expect this new sensor to be coming to more phones, maybe towards the end of this year. There have been other rumors suggesting that this sensor may find its way to iPhones in the future, and the reason those rumors exist is because Apple has signed some agreements with BOE to supply some OLED panels for iPhones, but this year it will not be happening. The BOE panels are used in the cheaper phones, and there are no fingerprint sensors in the iPhone 12 series, but in the future this could be a possibility. Also in Note 20 series news, 16 gigabytes could be the base storage for this phone series, which is just crazy. You do not need 16 gigabytes, but it does make sense. Samsung make the RAM that will be going in these phones, and they just put the absolute very best that they can produce into these phones, just like they do with their screens. But talking about hardware made by Samsung, looks like we're getting yet another new image sensor, big sensor size and high megapixel. ICE Universe today telling us that Samsung are working on a brand new 50 megapixel image sensor with a size of 1/1.3 inches. To put that into some context, it's pretty big. So the current sensor used in the S20 Ultra, that huge 108 megapixel, is 1/1.33. The biggest image sensor used in current smartphones is the Huawei P40 Pro with a 1/1.28 inch image sensor. So yeah, this is right up there in terms of sensor size, but also with 50 megapixels, it means that the pixels themselves are going to be quite large, which means it should do well in low light conditions. We don't know much else about the image sensor right now, so we don't know about the quality or the images or what Samsung are going to use this for, but it looks like a good high quality image sensor, so it could be used in some flagship products or even some A series phones from Samsung. I guess we'll wait and see what plans they have for it. Apple's AR glasses product is not a dream. It could launch as early as next year, according to Ming-Chi Kuo. The AR glasses apparently feature a very high resolution display and will be different to other AR headsets. Apple want to keep this thing as lightweight as possible. It will probably be reliant on the iPhone for doing a lot of the processing and the heavy lifting with that and communicate with the iPhone like that. The operating system on the glasses is apparently called ROS or Reality OS, which is kind of dorky but kind of fits in with the Apple style. Also, according to Ming-Chi Kuo, 2 new iPads, a 10.8 inch and a 9.1 inch, launching in the second half of this year and the first half of next year respectively. Both of these products apparently coming at affordable price tags, and this really signals a continuation for Apple with releasing lots of more affordable products. Apple are known as the most expensive phones, but they are releasing more and more affordable products right now. This is the way forward for Apple, and they see services as the biggest part of their business in the future. And the only way you get more people using your services is having more people use your devices. And so you need to make more affordable products so more people want to buy them. Anyway, that is your tech news for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.